Welcome in the 680 with a star-studded crew of celebrities ready to help a fabulous prize-winning fan of 680 come away with a gift tonight. I introduce to you our panel tonight as I come to you live from my home with my large microphone. Insert joke here. I would like to introduce to you, he is one of the stars of Home Team in Hamilton on Extra 106.3. You know him, he's Home Team Brandon Lee. Welcome in, Home Team, to the show. He'll be popping up on your screen, so you got Home Team Brandon Lee joining. There's Home Team, he's in his box.
Hey, everybody.
You also know him from 106.3. Extra 106.3, and you hear him often on 680 The Fan, and he loves to imitate Coach Ed Orgeron. He's our own Dan Matthews. Dan, welcome to the show. So Dan pops into and there's Dan Matthews. Hi, Dan. Welcome in, Dan. There he is. He's all LSU tonight. All right, you love him on Chuck and Chernoff. No, Chuck couldn't make it, so we have the other guy. You love him on Welcome to Atlanta, one of the best podcasts in town. He is Matt Chernoff. There he is, Matt from his kids' playroom, and Matt's ready for the show already.
Is that the answer? Am I right?
Now that would work. Yeah, that would work for a lot of people. All right. You loved him on the Atlanta Falcons for 12 years in the NFL. I think 10 as a Falcon. I remember him as an Eagle, too, and a stud at Villanova. You love him on the front row every morning. His name is Brian Finneran. Come on, Finneman. It took Brian a little time to get connected with him.
He's not here.
And he's still not. He's still not. But we're going to leave his spot blank for the moment. Let's go to, you loved him in the NBA. You love him on the big podcast with Shaq. Yes, he is here. Shaquille O'Neal on the Match Game 680 tonight. Hello, Shaq. What is it? What is it? Wait, there he is. Look at him spitting into your picture tonight. And finally, you love him on Chuck and Chernoff some of the time. You love him on the Buck and Kincade show, too. And every single Saturday you spend time with him, and Sunday during football season, college and pro. He is front office Carlos Medina, live from his home, looking like a set of an HGTV show. How are you, Carlos? There he is. So the celebrities are, and there's B-Fin. There he is. Hey. We finally have Brian Finneran in the picture, which is awesome. All right, we've got all our celebrities in place. So we want you now to meet our contestants tonight. First up, she is a big 680 listener. I say she. Her name, Danny McGivney. Danny, welcome into Match Game 680. How are you, Danny? Welcome to the show. There's Danny. Danny is a big 680 listener. Where are you from, Danny?
I'm actually originally from Tampa, but I've lived in Atlanta since like elementary school, so I'm pretty local.
Do you know some of these clowns that are on the screen with you here? Do you recognize the guy next to you? That guy, is the beard throw you off? There, look.
No, I definitely recognize Shaq, and I've actually met Shaq before a long time ago, but he probably doesn't remember. So it was actually at the Chastain Horse Park. Remember? You used to ride there, right?
I do remember. And you asked me for my phone number. I remember.
Hoping you wouldn't bring that up, but
well, now Danny will be competing tonight versus our other contestant. His name is Josh Miller. Now Josh joins us. This is going to confuse people. Josh, welcome to the show. Wait a minute. They're in the same house.
Scandalous.
How did that happen?
Because Danny reached out today and said her and Josh wanted to compete tonight on the Match Game. I ran it by Hoyt, and he said this is sure to be a winner because there's going to be sexual tension and stuff like that in the room. So not Shaq, not with you and Danny, with Danny and Josh. They are a couple. Josh, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm great. Shaq doesn't remember Danny because he couldn't see her from how high up he's standing.
Oh,
Wow.
I am kind of short.
she's tiny.
Are you too competitive?
Yeah, like extremely competitive. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're competing for a great prize tonight. Whoever gets more matches during the show is going to have a chance to win a fantastic night out on the town, courtesy of 680 The Fan and Word of Mouth Restaurants. So that's going to be great.
Awesome.
All right, stars, I need you to write down on a pad and paper your answer. Do not speak when I ask you the question until you are addressed, and then we will ask Danny or Josh for their answer. Okay? Danny, you're the female and competitor. Would you like to go first or second?
I actually like going second.
Okay, you like going second.
Ooh.
Oh,
Home
all
team.
right, Josh.
Already started.
Josh, first question's going to go to you, but do not until all the stars have finished their answer by giving us a wave. Don't answer. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, Finn. Come on, Finn.
Finn, is that your phone too? Jeez.
Yeah, that's
all right, here we go.
Hey, listen, of all the people to call me right now, who do you think it was? The guy who worked for you for a long time, Kincade.
Who is that?
Jason Kofar just called me.
Really? All right, here we
I hung
go.
up on him.
Josh, here's your question. Don't answer until I come to you. Lizzo said, I'm finding it harder to find bathing suits after the COVID lockdown. So I've decided to just wear a blank. Josh is thinking of his answer. The stars are writing down their answer. Shaq looks like he's up to no good. There we go. There's Lizzo right there. He's actually doing this. Yeah, will you stop calling Kofar? For God's sake. Get off the phone. All right, gentlemen, your answers all in? All right, here we are. All right, Josh, trying to get it. Turn your phone off. All right, Josh, Lizzo said, I'm finding it harder to find bathing suits after the COVID lockdown, so I've decided to just wear a blank instead.
Not trying to damage any brands here, but a Steak Shapiro bodysuit.
A steak bodysuit. I'm not sure that's going to be an answer that works. Home team.
Well, if you know Lizzo, you know she likes to keep things very
A thong.
high and tight.
Yes. Dan Matthews, do you have a thong for us? And then we don't need to see it. What? A Barkley jersey. That's a good Shaq like that one there. Matt Chernoff, do you have an answer?
Tim and I are thinking the same way.
Thong. There's another thong.
Oh,
All right, Brian Finneran. What should Lizzo be wearing since she can't fit in her swimsuit anymore?
My first inclination was thong, but I figured that was too easy, so I went with.
A mask.
safety first.
Dr. Fauci would approve very, very much. All right, Shaquille O'Neal. Lizzo said, I'm finding it harder to find bathing suits after the COVID lockdown. I decided to just wear a blank instead.
A sumo wrestler uniform.
Isn't that the same thing as a steak outfit?
And a steak outfit. That's what it was. All right, Lois, your last chance for a match here. What is Lizzo going to wear as a bathing suit?
I thought about the thong, but then I realized she's already past the thong. I'm going to go with assless chaps.
Yes. I think all chaps are assless, by the way.
They are.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have a one option.
Josh has a 0 after his first round, and since she passed, it is now her turn. So, Danny, you're going to have your opportunity. All right, here's the question, gentlemen and lady. Danny, Steak said, I've got to stop talking about food so much. I'm obsessed. Last night I brought a blank into the bedroom.
Ooh.
Don't answer me, Danny, until everybody
I'm thinking.
writes down their answer. All right. Home team's doing it like they did on the old show. You see all the gestures and everything. All right, this is good. Danny, I think she's feeling pretty confident here. I think she's feeling confident. Danny, do you like the front row in the morning? Like seeing Steak in the game?
Yes, I actually wake up to them. They're my alarm clock.
Wow, that's good. All right, Danny, Steak Shapiro said, I've got to stop talking about food so much. I'm obsessed. Last night I brought a blank into the bedroom.
Hopefully no one will take this the wrong way, but how about a breadstick?
Oh. Oh.
Italian.
Goodness.
Breadstick for us?
I mean, y'all take what what
What
you
did
want.
steak bring into the
Maybe
bedroom?
maybe you get both in. A patriot.
Dan Matthews, what did steak bring into the bedroom? He's obsessed with food.
Only his favorite, a meatball sub.
A meatball sub. Wonder what Kimberly thought of that. The meatball sub going. Matt Chernoff, do we have a? What do we have?
It's pretty obvious. He brought a foot long.
Oh!
Hot dog. Foot long hot dog. Hot dog.
Great answer. Great answer. Finn, what did steak bring to the bedroom? He's obsessed with food.
If you know steak like I do, working on them for the last 5 or 6 or 20 years, what it feels like.
Yes. Chicken parm.
Chicken farm.
All right, Shaquille O'Neal, Steak Shapiro said, I've got to stop talking about food so much. I'm obsessed. Last night I brought a blank into the bedroom.
Oversized sausage.
That's ridiculous.
This is very PG so
Goodness.
far. I'm happy with that. All right, last chance. Carlos Medina, what do you have for us? What did steak bring into the bedroom?
I went out hungry last night and I brought home a foot long.
A foot long. There you go. All right, we are scoreless through the first round. All right, so Danny, that means you go again. All right.
Let's go,
Okay.
Danny. Let's
Come
Come
go.
on, Danny.
All right.
I got this. I got
All
this.
right, Danny. We always knew Kincade was very arrogant, but we just found out he had Lloyd's of London insure his blank. So the celebrities are writing down their answer. Danny's thinking it over. What's the proper answer? All right, we had the stars. The stars are coming in with their answer. All right, Danny. We always knew Kincade was arrogant, but we just found out that he had Lloyd's of London insure his blank.
Well, you talk for a living, so I'm hoping it's your throat.
My throat.
Mhm.
Hopefully no polyps. Home team.
Right.
We're gonna need a judge. We're gonna need a judge.
Mouth. What do the judges say? The judge is Brandon Joseph behind the scenes.
I need a
Brandon,
judge.
Do we got
Allow
to
it.
allow it? That's a
All
winner.
right,
I got
point.
one for Danny.
Okay.
Dan Matthews.
I'm going to go with one of your best moments, a massive bowel movement.
That wasn't a winner on that one. Matt Chernoff.
So close.
Where are we going?
I think it's pretty obvious. Kincaid's tongue.
Tongue. That's not a winner. That's not a winner, Danny. That one doesn't go. Let's go to Brian Finneran, Pride of Villanova.
So my wife's standing here with me. She said your hair, but I went with a different angle because you do have good hair. So I went with.
He's got one.
And a
We all
half.
need
Oh man.
We all need those insured.
I would say that's below the belt. But Shaquille O'Neal, we knew that Kincade was arrogant, but we just found out he had Lloyd's of London insure his blank.
Finn, you should have listened to your wife because I chose his 1988 Rick Springsteen hairdo.
There you go.
Yep.
Rick Springfield. Rick Springsteen.
Field, same thing.
Oh man. All right, Danny, you still got one. Last one. Carlos Medina. Do you have a match for Danny?
The thing that you value most, your
Oh, no.
smarmy takes.
Smarty takes. Yeah. All right, Danny, you're up 1-0.
I won.
This
I'll
is
take it.
shocking. We're not getting as many matches as I expected. So now Josh has a chance to really
Let's
step
go,
in here.
Josh.
All right, Josh, you ready?
Let's
You
do
ready
it.
for this? We need it. All right, Josh, here we go.
Yeah.
Donald Trump said, I'm tired of bad sports teams. So I'm proud to announce that I'm going to build a wall around the blank. Donald Trump is tired of bad sports teams. So he says he's proud to announce that I'm going to build a wall around blank. All right, we got our stars and celebrities are in, and we go to you, Josh. Josh, Donald Trump said, I'm tired of bad sports teams. I'm proud to announce I'm going to build a wall around blank.
That would be the Philadelphia Phillies.
The Philadelphia Phillies. Wow. I was thinking Chernoff may go there. We'll see. Home team, Brandon Lee. Where's
Yeah,
Trump
that's
going to build a wall around?
Oh, that was a very good call. I was a little bit off, but I'm glad that he still has somebody in
The
the game.
Saints. The Saints. Home team goes to the Saints. Dan Matthews. Where's Trump going to build a wall? He's tired of bad sports teams.
Shaq's going to agree with this because they try to chirp at us. Ole Miss's stadium. You can't talk to us.
Oh, that's right.
You can't
It's
talk
terrible.
to us.
Hotty
Oh,
toddy.
man.
Got pretty girls
All
and
right,
drinking.
Matt,
That's all you got.
Matt Chernoff, Trump says he's tired of bad sports teams. He's proud to announce he's going to build a wall around the Dirk Cutter's
game
Dirk
plan.
Cutter's game.
Oh, no.
It's the bad.
Easy. Easy.
Hold that
No.
up again. That's great. Very good. Very good. All right, let's go down to Brian Finneran, who won't have that answer. I know that.
No, no.
Brian, Trump said he's tired of bad sports teams. He's proud to announce he's going to build a wall around the
I
blank.
should have done the whole Philadelphia City sports complex, but I just went with the link.
The link. Oh, man. Two shots at Philly in this. Shaquille O'Neal, I know you won't be taking shots at Philly. What's Trump going to build a wall around? He hates bad sports teams.
The New York Knicks.
That's a good one. Could build a wall around the New York Knicks. It would work. All right, last one, last chance. Carlos Medina.
This
Trump
might
said
be
he's tired of bad sports teams.
This might be my only time to do this. The
1999
Lakers. That title counts. My Spurs title counts, Shaq.
No, it does not. Asterisks.
You're very ballsy there, Medina. When you're
It's
not
my only opportunity.
When you're not in the, you're in the same zip code as the man all the time.
Yeah, you guys are busy. I don't bother y'all.
All right, it's 1-0 Danny. Danny, Josh is going to go last here, so that way you'll have the last chance to win this thing. All right, Josh, you need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead to stay in this
I feel
game.
like I feel like the Braves in the first inning of Game 5 last year. Let's go.
Oh.
It's a bad
Good.
reference.
Too soon. Too soon.
All right, Josh, David Dickey said he wants every employee tested for COVID. When they pulled Diamond Jim Mahaney's blood, the only thing he tested positive for was blank. For those who don't know, Diamond Jim is our boss. This is all entertainment. It's not meant for anyone or otherwise. Look at Shaq grooming himself up here. He's got stuff going on later. All right. All right, here we go. Home team.
Hey.
And he gets the answer first. All right, Josh, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. You know us here. You hear us talk about the boss, Jim Mahaney. Well, David Dickey wants every employee tested for COVID. And when they pulled Diamond Jim Mahaney's blood, the only thing he tested positive for was blank.
I'm going to say Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Oh. Hey, he's a guy's guy.
Not a bad
Brown
answer.
He's a guy's guy. So I was a little bit in the ballpark.
Bourbon. Hey, we have to go to Brandon Joseph on that one. Is that a winner?
He's a guy's guy now, Diamond Jim.
What do you say?
Jack Daniels is not a bourbon.
It is
Jack
not.
Daniels does not count. Uh-oh. Dan Matthews.
I'm going to go with my man still enjoys his heat.
Positive for cigarettes.
15.
Matt Chernoff. David Dickey wanted everybody tested for COVID. When they pulled Jim Mahaney's blood, the only thing he tested positive for was
It's a big mixed cocktail.
bourbon.
Oh my God.
We have a match. We got a match.
Bang.
We got one match, Josh. Good job. All right, now, Josh, you need another one to take the lead here. Let's go to Brian Finneran. David Dickey wanted everybody tested for COVID. When they pulled Diamond Jim Mahaney's blood, the only thing he tested positive for was straight Scotch whiskey. There we go.
You got him.
Good answer. Not the right one, but it's a good answer. All right, Shaquille O'Neal. What did Diamond Jim Mahaney's blood test positive for? The only thing.
Gonorrhea, syphilitis.
Oh man, that would have been rough. Josh, you could have had that.
He's not my boss, so I don't have to worry.
All right. Last up, Carlos Medina. Do we have Scotch?
All the bourbon.
All the bourbon. He's got
All the bourbon.
We got two. All right, Josh, you've taken the lead. Now the question is, will Danny be able to beat you? Danny, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Okay. So Danny,
right.
here's your
I got this.
question. All right, here's your question.
Okay.
Shaq said, "This lockdown was murder on my dating life. The only women I'm able to interact with were blank."
Oh my God.
Stars, Danny needs at least 1 match to stay alive, 2 to win, to play the big money super match. Shaq getting the beard all groomed and everything. He's ready for this. All right. All right, Danny, think hard. They're writing down their answers. All right. All right, Danny. Shaq said, "This lockdown was murder on my dating life. The only women I was able to interact with were blank."
Can I say online?
Yes.
Okay. Like online dating?
Online dating, yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say another answer. I have
Virtual.
my own in my head.
Virtual.
All right, Brandon Leak, she needs 1 to tie to continue the game, 2 to win. What do we got?
I think Shaq likes his women like his head naked.
Heard that, baby?
He get right offset. He's got them right
Did you hear
offset.
that?
Dan Matthews, Shaq said the lockdown was murder on my dating life. The only women I was able to interact with were.
Supposedly Magic City offered them. I'm going to go with the live feed types.
Oh,
That's
that's a match.
That's a match. We have a match.
A
All right,
match?
we are tied at 2, meaning at any moment, Danny could be our champion tonight. Matt Chernoff,
I
You're
imagine
in.
Shaq, he got some delivery.
Uber Eats
delivery
delivery.
girl.
All right. Do we have a winner with Brian Finneran? Danny, once a winner. The only women Shaq was able to interact with during the lockdown were Finn.
I assume he's got a lot of people around that house doing stuff for him.
Help.
I helped. It's unbelievable.
The French maid.
You should see his set. Lily White, all of them too. All right, Shaq. The lockdown was murder in your dating life. You told me many times. The only women you were able to interact with were.
Charles Barkley's sister.
Oh my God.
Her name is Charlene. Hey, Charlene, I love you.
All right, Carlos Medina. You have a chance to win the game for Danny. Shaq said the lockdown was murder on his dating life. The only women he was able to interact with were.
The ones that were, when we're locked down with them, way too chatty. Just no stop.
Oh my God. All right. So we have a match up here. All right, Josh, Danny, you guys are tied. I'm going to write down an answer. I wrote it down earlier to a question. You both get to scribble down answer. You have something to write on right now? Do you guys have something to write on? If not, you can put it on your phone, whatever. You're fine.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, Josh is going to go and grab that. I should have had that before. Didn't expect the tie. Good job. And then we're going to play the big money.
We're real competitive. We're really.
You guys
competitive.
are very competitive. All right. Or you can write it on your phones. It's fine if it's taking Josh too long. Are you ready? Don't talk to each other about your answers.
Okay.
All right. Hot, blank. Both of you write down an answer, hot, blank. And then I'm going to ask you to match one of our celebrities. You're going to pick a celebrity and try to match with them. Hot, blank.
You said hot or pot?
Hot, H-O-T.
Okay.
Okay, but don't give an answer. H-O-T. All right, Danny. Danny, you tied Josh. So tell me which celebrity you want to try to match right now.
I feel like home team and I have been like doing pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try.
Okay, I say hot.
You do that.
You say
Okay. I said hot girls.
girls. Home team? Hot. All right, Josh. Josh, your answer. Hot.
Close.
Hot.
Do I have to pick?
Who are you going to
Gotta
try to
pick
match?
Okay. Except for that period where Steak fired him, I've been listening to Matt every day since about 2005. So let's
You
go
bring
with
that up.
turn off.
All right, okay. What is your answer? Hot? What?
Hot wings.
Hot wings, hot mess.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay. Now, does anyone have hot wings? Hot booty. Brian Finneran. Do we have a hot mess? Hot mess. Dan Matthews.
Garbage.
Hot garbage. Los Medina. What do we have?
Hot damn.
Damn. Unbelievable. All right. Now you go again. Josh, Danielle, write down your answer. Got another one for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Here you go. Atlanta blank. Celebrities, write down your answer. Atlanta blank. I didn't expect to have this many tiebreakers. All right. All right.
That hard. This one.
This one's hard. All right. This is a tough one but somebody will match. All right, Josh, you get to go first on this one. Josh, you're first. Which celebrity you want to match?
Let's go with Carlos.
Carlos, Josh, Atlanta, what?
Atlanta Thrashers. I was so close. Atlanta United.
United.
Ah,
All right, Danny.
Okay.
Who do you want to try to match?
Beefin.
Thank you.
Ethan.
I can already tell
Atlanta?
you're a winner. You are a
Oh, here it
winner.
is.
Thank
Here it is.
you.
Danny,
Thank
what's
you.
your answer? Atlanta?
I'm hoping Falcons.
You better believe it, girlfriend.
Oh! All right, Danny, you've beaten
Right.
Josh. Now you have a chance to win. All right?
Right.
All right, that's it. So Danny is our winner, Josh, but you can still win because Danny can win a fabulous night out on the town for you. You got to try to match one celebrity, then pick a backup celebrity as a backup. So
Okay.
Danny, who's your celebrity you're trying to match? And then who's your backup celebrity?
Okay. Well, I just matched with Beefin, so I'm gonna go with him. So hopefully that'll work. And then my backup is gonna be Matt.
Okay, so Matt's the backup.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Danny, write down your answer.
by the way,
gentlemen,
my answer, here was my last answer.
collapse.
Oh,
Atlanta
no.
collapse.
Wrong answer. That's
All right, here, that was Falcons, so we would have taken it.
no, you
All
wouldn't
right,
have.
the answer. All right, Danny, write down your answer.
Okay.
American blank. Finn and Matt writing down that answer. Danny's writing down that answer. American blank. All right, Danny, you
Okay.
got 2 shots to win here.
Okay.
Ready? American
I'm going with that classic movie, American Pie.
Pie. Finn, you were the first choice.
Dude,
Do we have pie?
Danny and I, do we have pie?
American
Oh.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Brian Finneran.
Good job, Danny.
Thank you.
With a $100 gift card to Word of Mouth restaurants so they can go out and have a great night on the town. We thank everybody out there. John, Danny, you were awesome. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
playing tonight. We thank everybody who joined us on the YouTube channel. Home Team Brandon Lee. Dan Matthews in Shrek Jersey. Hey, Mike Chernoff, Brian Finneran, Shaquille O'Neal, and Carlos Medina. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back. We'll play this again. Thanks for being part of it.
Good job, Kincade.
Thanks,
Have a great
guys.
night, everybody.
A lot of fun, guys.